Let's get it. One day you just how it feels. Just how it feels. Just how it feels. Baby, is a the podcast is on, gonna tell a Taliban. Red Bull sponsor Apple Music, check the sound scan. Ciroc D, plus I got the hottest host with me. Street funny, key serious, we sippin' Remy. You celebrate KJ, we hotter than a chimney. Our podcast go, 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 Remy Rowe.
What's going on? What the deal
What
is?
it do? What it do? What it do? What it do?
What's going on?
Yes, sir.
What's
Hey, man.
poppin'?
So,
Can't call it, man.
so we calling
It's
this
a
the first ever Love, Lust, Sex, and Music guy show.
guy show
How's
for
it sound?
sure.
Salute.
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 Salute. Yes, sir.
Cheers.
So, how you fellas doing in this quarantine?
Hey, man.
Trying to stay alive, man.
You know what I'm saying? With all this stimulus money going around and everything, everybody ready to get out there and spend it.
What stimulus money? I ain't
Yeah.
getting no money. I still ain't got my check yet.
Damn.
I got that bitch. That bitch sitting.
Uncle Sam playing with you. I got
Yeah,
No,
he
mine.
I'm
playing.
saying you
I
mean
got mine. I
you mean
ain't touched
Trump?
it yet.
Trump
I
got
ain't
me.
touched it yet neither.
Trump got me. You know what I'm saying? So Trump got me.
And somebody need to slap the piss out of Trump ass, man.
Yeah.
Straight
Somebody need to
up.
do something.
Straight up. He needed
Hey,
somebody should have
Rock
signed
boy,
him
you
up.
looking like a triple OG, nigga.
Hey, man, I need somebody to cut me, man. This shit here is ridiculous, man. This shit crazy.
No. Yeah,
This shit is.
I just did a number on myself tonight, boy.
Hey, you ain't wrong. I'm about to get her to say, I'm about to cut you. About to see me like this here. Ain't finna have none of this shit.
Ah.
Baby Buddha face around this bitch. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. We need to
Damn.
get Trump to sign a 1 year deal like Winston. Shit, get
Oh
his ass
yeah,
up out of there.
damn.
Shit. Why you talking about that? What y'all think about Brady coming to Tampa?
I love
I
it,
think
man.
I think it's
What?
a
Hold
power
on.
move,
Time's out.
man. But
It's
you
the
know,
person that we used to talk about at every Super Bowl party
Right.
at the family's house every
Yep.
year. I can't stand Brady. Now he's saying I'm loving it.
but guess
Yep.
what? Guess what?
Hey,
But he gonna clean house though. Cause
I didn't like
one
Brady
thing,
with the Patriots. I didn't like because I can't stand the Patriots organization.
one thing about it, he gonna get that bit right, boy. Cause hey, he is not finna get into that pocket and ain't got time to throw that
Right.
ball. So that offense gonna have to be right, boy.
Yeah, man. I think big things gonna happen from this. Hopefully we have a football season so we can enjoy it and see it, man. So but the way they opening everything up right now, I think we're gonna have a good year,
I don't think
a
it's
good
gonna happen,
ending.
dude. To be honest with you,
Get
my situation where I work, in California and stuff like that. They're still locked down until July, and that's just the first phase. So,
Right.
you know what
hmm
I'm saying? I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think it's gonna be a good I don't think it's gonna be a season this year. And if they do, it's just gonna be the
It's
players
gonna
only.
start.
It's just gonna be the player only until they get sick. One of them gets sick, and then they're gonna shut it down like they did basketball.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what they gonna do the same thing with being down here. Period. They gonna open everything up so they can stimulate the economy. As
Right.
soon as four, five, six bitches get sick, they gonna shut that bitch
Yep,
right back down.
exactly,
Uh-huh.
exactly. I'm waiting for Pence to get sick. He was walking around without no mask on, looking stupid. In the
Right.
Mayo when they sat there and warned him, dude, put a mask on.
A lot of people waiting for them designer masks they order. You know what I'm saying? They want the $100 Gucci mask and the $100 Louis
Man,
Vuitton mask and shit.
Man,
whatever.
what?
That's what they
That's
want.
crazy.
And then you
That's
get
what
Yeah,
that,
they want.
yeah,
you
they
get
gonna
that
catch, they
ninth
gonna catch you
version
with
of
that
Corona.
designer mask on.
So what
You
y'all
just
think
got
about?
coronavirus with a $100 Gucci mask on.
So what y'all
Exactly.
think about that draft? This sorry ass draft that happened.
I think this was one of the best drafts we had for like players going to teams. Like it's a lot of good players that went to some interesting places that would make this season, I think, very interesting. So, but it's just crazy, dog, because it's like everything in limbo right now.
Yeah.
To
And
me,
that's the crazy
it
thing.
just seemed to me that from playing in an arena and playing NFL and getting cut, it just to me it seems like the players they don't have the same skills that they had
10, 15 years ago. It's like it's all about speed. It's not about talent. It's not,
That's true.
it's not
That's true.
about who
I
can
can
hit
see that
hard.
because,
Yeah,
like, when Charlie came through the league, you had to really have skill. Like,
right,
you couldn't
exactly,
just be
exactly.
fast because everybody was fast.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You had to have some techniques and some skill about yourself. So,
But then
yeah.
again, if you was fast now, shit.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
was the thing about it, because when I, like I said, when I was playing, you know, I got cut for a dude that ran track, and it's like, what the hell? And even though he's playing receiver and I was playing DB, they wanted to use that body for that speed.
Right.
That dude didn't last 2 weeks, 2 weeks until he got
Damn.
folded, and they were like, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Damn.
like, you look at that and you wonder how these kids are now, because some of them have some great workout abilities, but their skills are not the same as it was in 2000, in 99 and 98. The
Right.
Right.
skills are not the same. It's all about,
Well, they more worried about brands now. You know what I'm saying? They ain't
exactly.
just looking at the person as an athlete. They're looking at how they can brand them.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If they can't brand them and make sure that he got commercials and tennis
Right.
shoes and everything else, then you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He ain't marketable. He could be one of the best in the world.
that's true.
Right.
That is true.
That's true.
Because we
Yeah,
wasn't
man.
brandable. We definitely wasn't
Exactly.
brandable back then. We would just, hey, straight up go hitter. You know, coach, you tell me what to do, what to play. It wasn't about no branding back then. It was about,
Right. It was
coach,
just
I want to
getting
play.
it in. Yeah,
Yeah, I want to
exactly.
play. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas ain't think about the branding. They thought about, man, I'm just trying to get out here and make my name for myself.
Exactly,
Exactly.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's real, man.
Look,
Shit.
And now,
over
them businesses ain't touching a cup. They ain't touching the right type of money, and they can't get these endorsements. They don't even must want to, you know what I'm saying, deal with it at all.
right,
Right. How y'all
exactly.
How
feel
y'all
about
feel?
music right now since this shit been going on? Like, a lot of music been delayed. Bitches ain't really dropping a lot of new music right
You know
now.
what? On the music, hey, if you haven't listened to K Camp, that K Camp is, hey, the K Camp is
Okay,
It's
something.
straight.
K-Cam just dropped some new shit.
Oh man, that came out last Friday. Man, I've been playing that on while I'm working. Man, that you
Okay, I'm gonna have to go download
I'm
that.
gonna tell you now. I know this is a fella show. Ain't too many fellas trying to listen to those slow songs by themselves, but for something to relax to, that's a good album to listen to. Um, what were you gonna say, Ciroc? It was
I love R&B. I don't know what you talking about. Shit.
Yeah.
Me
I
and
yeah.
Ciroc, me and Ciroc R&B fans over here.
Oh,
okay.
definitely, definitely, definitely,
Well, I know
definitely.
K Camp's a good one. Uh,
Now I'm gonna tell you,
Boosie
I heard the
Boosie had a
remix
couple.
of that Megan Thee Stallion with Beyonce drop.
I ain't even
Everybody
heard that
going
yet.
crazy about that.
I ain't even heard that yet.
Yeah, it just dropped like last night or yesterday or some shit, I think.
Okay.
But they got a single out, or they did a whole thing.
Yeah, they did a
No, I
single
knew
to
it was a
that.
single. Yeah, it was a single.
What's the
It,
shit?
Okay.
What's the one she got that
it's called
Southern
Savage. It's called
that
Savage.
Savage? Yeah, that Savage shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've been hearing the girl. They've been doing them little dances and
You
shit.
know,
My
you know they
niece done been.
that's all H sound right there. They both from Houston, so
Oh yeah. Oh
Stally,
yeah.
yeah.
Stally,
Definitely.
Stally's albums was a good album. Is Stally still
Sally
on
not with
Maybach?
he not with MMG no more. He
Okay.
dropped a new one.
Yeah, he dropped a new one. The baby,
Now
the
is it the one? Is it the one that he just dropped like about 4 or 5 months ago? Because I heard that one. It's
no,
pretty
this one
dope.
dropped. This one dropped the same on Friday also.
So he done dropped another new one.
Yeah, the new one that
So
was
he
hot
done
too,
dropped two albums within like 6 months of each other.
dude. The album's hot.
That
Stally,
boy
Okay.
been
hey,
working.
I be rocking Stally,
Work.
bro. Akron all the way on to
Okay. Hey,
Cleveland.
listen. I'm a big Sally fan. I got all his albums, so I'm gonna go check that out.
Him and Gunplay were
You.
like Kim and Gunplay were my favorite two on that Maybach. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and that whole Dream Chasers, everybody together, that
You know
collab of,
Sally from
You know.
Ohio.
You know. I got to.
He a Dayton,
I,
Ohio boy, so
yeah,
I got to go
he
with
bring that
Wale.
real different hip
Wale
hop
too,
flow to it.
yeah. But see, that's the
I
thing.
got to
All
go
of
with
them are not
Wale.
even on the label no more.
He got his own label.
Everybody's got their
Mm.
own label.
Yeah, and I was looking at him. He had an interview. He was on I think he was on Wendy Williams. He was on one of them shows when he dropped the last album like 6 months ago, and he was just saying, he left MMG to start his own label. He was like, it ain't no beef or no bad blood. He just felt like that the type of music that he wanted to put out. Roast them, they make good music, but they make stuff they got appeal to the masses. You feel what I'm saying? Stalin don't really care about the masses. He want to make his type of music, and either you gonna fuck with it or you ain't gonna fuck with it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
He's like a Roaster 5'9" to me. You know,
Right.
He's got that flow, he's got that style, he's got that. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just give you what I got.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
He his own brand. He unique kind. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That Cleveland, Akron, Ohio, Dayton.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, that's where you from, Akron.
Yeah, it's that whole. You know, I'm sitting in my dunk, and we just gonna ride out. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
Midwest shit. You know what I'm saying? So he came out. I know Baby came out. To me, it sounded like the same Baby bullshit.
Baby sounded like he need to sit back and chill for about a year.
Yeah.
And really come up with some more content, because the Baby new shit to me is not really hitting on nothing like that.
No, not like that
It's
last
good.
album, anyways.
Yeah, so it's like he
gonna be hard to come behind that.
He gonna water himself out. So people gonna be so tired of hearing him. It's gonna be like, nah, because he ain't evolving enough to come back and be like, damn, boy, this nigga got some more hot shit. Like,
Right.
it just,
Right.
I don't know. I ain't really feeling the new Baby shit.
And then Prince came out with, I think it was Prince live Las Vegas show. I didn't listen to that yet.
Okay.
Bootsy came out, which he had a couple good cuts on that one. I like.
Who that?
Bootsy. Lil Bootsy.
Lil Boosie?
Yeah.
Okay, Boosie badass.
He came out. He's got a couple good cuts on there. But the funny about him, I don't even want to hear him doing music no more. I want to see his reality show, because he gonna
Hell
be
yeah.
that reality show, bro.
Listen.
Yeah, that boy fool.
He is funny as fuck.
Man, isn't he?
For real.
Isn't he? Especially when he get high. Oh my God, Remy,
Yeah.
those ones I've been sending you, man. I even send those to Sean. I send those to Sean. Like, look at this fool. Go girl, go girl.
That
Yeah,
nigga
pop it,
is
pop
a
it, pop it.
fool, man.
Yeah, he a fool. Yeah.
Dumb fool.
Y'all heard that last
rock?
rock?
On your end, cuz.
Man, hey, just working to maintain it, man. Ready to get out this funk, man. So bitch can go do something. You know what I'm saying? Everything stuck in limbo, man. So a bitch trying to keep him going crazy.
Trying to tell you. We get out this fucking funk, man. I might go buy me a fucking verb or something. I'm gonna do something ignorant.
I'm gonna go buy me a G5 jet or some shit.
I'm
saying? Like it.
so I'm gonna do something ignorant. Go stimulate the economy.
Man, I ain't trying to do shit but sit
eat
back and
various
relax.
tacos I ain't never ate before.
Hey, I'm trying to sit back and relax and enjoy this shit, because I've had 3 family members on my dad's side that passed away from this shit. So this shit's real, bro. You know, and it's funny because our CIO, you know, over the IT department, he goes, "This is real." I had a family, I had a family that friend that passed away. It was like, motherfucker, it's been real. What the fuck you doing?
Right. It just got real because it hit your family, bitch. It's been real, bitch.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's all good. You know, it's just one of those things. I'm ready to get out this mess, man. You know.
Yeah.
You know, ready to go
I
outside.
tell you what, I ain't
fishing.
finna be in this first, second, or third wave of motherfuckers.
At all, bitch. They can have it.
Hey, y'all can wave y'all ass all you want to. I'm gonna sit my ass right here.
Pretty much.
What you said. Hey,
yeah.
On top of that, hey, I'm trying to hit that water. I'm trying to hit that fishing. Who's trying to hit that hip hop fisherman?
I'm with it. I'm down. I'm always down.
Remy too smooth. Remy too smooth to hit that fishing.
Nah, I love the fish, dog. My boy want to take the boat out Sunday. I'm like, shit.
Hey, move your camera, Remy. Move your camera, because you leaning back. Move it.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what it's about. How y'all felt about that Jordan documentary, man?
I'm loving it. I'm watching every part. I'm watching. I just caught up on it on this past Sunday, but it's pretty good, man. It making me flash back and remember all that shit, dog. Like, that shit pretty good. Jordan was the man, dog.
I still haven't seen it yet. How was it?
That shit good. You gotta go watch it, dog. Catch up on it.
I always like
They up
Jordan.
to, it's 10 parts. They up to part 4 now.
Okay.
With
They
Jordan,
do 2 parts every Sunday. So last week it was, I mean, not this Sunday, but the Sunday before last, they did 1 and 2. This past Sunday they did 3 and 4. So Sunday coming they're gonna do 5 and 6. So you just gotta go back, and I think on Sunday they show all the parts from the beginning, so they'll catch you up before they show the new one.
What's it?
I
What's it
just
on?
think
What's it
all the
on?
different stuff with Jordan, man. Like I don't know if it's not because saying him up in old age, whatever. Like he just turned out to be like a nasty motherfucker, man. Like he's not very
Well,
nice,
I
dog.
think Jordan did turn out to be an asshole compared to we never thought he would be that way. And I don't know if it's because I can't make no excuse for it because it could be several reasons. But Jordan. We can't knock his athletic ability, like
You
what he
think
did
he's
on
Oh
bitter
the
no,
because
fucking
his
for the
dad? You
game.
think he's bitter
He
because his
was
dad?
that. Jordan, the billionaire, the franchise owner now. He's like, I guess he had a point where he feel like, bitch, I done made it. I done got all this money.
No, but
I
what
done
I'm
sold
saying
y'all
is,
niggas the same shoes over and over
no,
again
but
for
what
all
I'm
pretty
these
saying
much.
is,
years.
but you
You know
think
what
he's
I'm saying?
bitter?
It's
But you
like,
think he's like that
I don't
because his
know.
dad passing away? His dad getting
Yeah, and
killed?
his dad, and he lost his dad. But you got to think, man, Jordan still he cool as shit. He's still funny. He's still Michael Jordan, but he just to me, I think like I would so wrong. I think I don't know, but then again too, I think that media kind of tarnishes his image because
That too.
we hear so much shit, that don't be true about him, and then it leave
Right.
a bad taste in our mouth
Right.
about it. Like they'll say, I be seeing all kind of shit, and that shit don't be true. That shit don't be true.
But where
I
they
But
still
where they
like
playing
Pippen
it? Is
though.
that
I
on
like Pippen over Jordan.
what they playing on? HBO, ESPN? Where they playing at?
it's on ESPN.
Okay,
ESPN.
okay,
I
Yeah.
still like Pippen over Jordan. I don't care. It wouldn't be no Jordan without Pippen. I don't
whatever,
give a
man.
damn.
Well,
You know
I'm
who
gonna tell you
made
this:
you know who
Jordan
really
made
made that
Pippen.
team?
When
You know
you
who
look
made
at the
that team?
documentary, Jordan made Pippen.
No,
Pippen was good. He was damn good.
you know who
But
made that team though.
Pippen didn't know how good he was until Jordan had to.
No, you know who made that team. You know who
Huh?
made that team, right?
Oh,
Dennis motherfucking Rodman.
yeah, they already told you
I
that.
thought you were gonna say Bill Cartwright,
Hey,
man.
listen, you had to
Hell no.
see the episode this week. They already showed you
Hell
that
no.
Dennis Rodman was the motherfucker that let him know, like, look.
You a bitch. I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah.
you always
They
gotta
had
have
to
that
go
one
to
person.
they had to go to Vegas in the middle of the season because that nigga had to fuck around and went MIA. They had to go to Vegas and pull that nigga out the hotel bed with Carmen Electra. Nigga, get your ass up. We got games to play.
I mean, like, man, I'm deep
Hey,
in
he
this
living a
pussy
rock
right
star
now. I ain't
lifestyle.
doing none of
Right.
that.
And back then,
y'all
yes,
forgot
sir.
about Horace Grant. Don't forget about Horace
Oh
Grant now.
man.
Yeah, Horace was a beast. Then he got traded to Orlando
That
Magic.
was some
But Horace
bullshit
was a
right
beast.
there. That's when you really knew sports was some bullshit when they had Horace Grant and then they trade him to Orlando.
Yes, sir.
But listen, he went to Orlando and got a big payday, boy.
Yeah, he did. He got a payday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before they started giving out them like the mediocre, more than mediocre guys went
I
getting them
remember
type of
when
paychecks
he
like
came
that.
here, they fought around and put the goggles on the Mickey Mouse. When you go to Orlando, you see that big Mickey. They had the goggles on that bitch. Boy, that's yeah, no, that's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy.
What was the other cat? The other cat was good too. That passed away. That disappeared. That died on the boat. What was his name? He was on the
For the
last
Bulls?
championship team.
For the Bulls?
Yeah, that's the one that had the twin brother, and they went on a boat. He went on a boat with his girlfriend, and he disappeared.
You ain't
Oh,
talking
I
about
heard
Ron
I
Harper.
heard about that.
What was his name?
Not Ron Harper.
No, it wasn't Ron.
Nah, it wasn't
It
Ron
was the
Harper.
last. It was the last championship. It was the last championship team, and he was on the last championship team, and he was supposed to come back.
Not
to
BJ
finish.
Armstrong.
No, what was it?
Nah, I wasn't BJ.
The
BJ
last
was
one.
the man too.
Yeah, he was.
He was, yeah. Nah, Steve Kerr was in.
So with that being said, you are watching the show. You got Facebook. You got Twitter. Oh, where's Rock go? You got Twitter.
Probably got a call. Trina done tried to call me too.
Yeah. It's the man show, Trina. This is all man show. And guess what?
Ah,
I did it. Oh well. Get over it. I did
Damn
it.
you got
right.
to call. You
It's
got
a
to call
man
too,
show.
Ciroc?
So, with that being said, what do y'all think about the whole thing everybody's talking about on Facebook about LeBron?
I haven't been seeing what they saying about it.
LeBron ain't the man. LeBron sucks. Literally, he's got numbers, but he's not Jordan.
But yeah, I mean they try to
He's
compare
not
him
the
to
GOAT.
Jordan.
He's not the
They
GOAT.
trying to compare him to Jordan, and he's not Jordan, but he's still LeBron.
Right.
He's
No,
the
I agree.
best player in this day and
It's a
age
different
with
age.
these
It's a
players.
different. It's a different. Like you said, different day and age. I think
Right.
more. I think Stephon Curry is more a Jordan than LeBron. Me thinking personally.
Mm, I can see that, but I think LeBron is still the greatest athlete right now in NBA. Like Steph Curry is not the athlete. LeBron can play 4 different positions on the court, 5 really. Like
Right.
like Steph Curry is the best shooting guard or point guard we ever seen. But LeBron is to me the greatest athlete on the court. Like he can play power
For
forward,
his
small
era.
forward,
Let's
two
get that
guard.
right. For his era, because
Right.
he's nowhere close to Jordan. If Jordan,
Right. Exactly.
I'm gonna put it like this,
you know
and
what I'm saying?
I look at this all the time. Just me playing sports, like I said, from baseball to football. Even though me and you might be friends, or we might be brothers or cousins or whatever, we played on 2 different teams. That
Right.
day, I don't like you. That week, I don't like you. I'm not
Right.
talking to you.
Yeah,
You
for
are a
real.
dickhead
For
to
sure.
me. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Nowadays, it's like, oh, that's my boy. Oh, blah 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 blah. No, you a dickhead to me. I'm not dealing with you right now.
But
Right.
you know
We
the
going
world
one on.
always
If
the
we going
world
one on
been
one,
the world been looking for another Jordan since Jordan
Jordan, yeah,
retired.
and
And
that's
so they
the
gonna
thing.
compare everybody.
Everybody want to compare LeBron to Jordan. Jordan didn't play and ain't played in over 20 years. Dude, stop comparing him to Jordan. He's not Jordan. Jordan is still gonna be the GOAT. Like, let LeBron be LeBron. He's the greatest of this time. He's not better than Jordan. Everybody knows that.
Right.
You
Well,
got
a lot of
some
people
you
beg
got
the
some
difference and
LeBron
say,
fans that will argue that point and say, fuck that, LeBron is better than Jordan. I don't think he's better than Jordan. I mean, LeBron is LeBron. But, I mean,
well,
you
a lot
can't
of people would say God bless the dead. They would say Kobe. Kobe was closer to Jordan than LeBron.
he
hell
is.
no.
I think Kobe was
Hell no.
closer to
Then you might as
Jordan
well
than
say
LeBron.
Iverson.
Huh?
Then you
But
might as well say Iverson.
Iverson was nice. AI was nice too
He
now.
was, but he
AI
wasn't a
was
Jordan.
nice, but AI wasn't close. He went over Kobe to me.
No, I agree with you on that one. No.
He crossed over Jordan ass.
Yeah, he did. He had a good moment against Jordan.
Yeah.
But listen, that's what made him.
Don't do
AI.
it.
He was known
Don't
for
do
the
it.
crossover. He was known for the crossover. Hey, that people bad. But I tell you what, he caught Jordan later on, and he would have did that shit to a younger Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan see that shit go a mile away, huh?
By the way, get this shit out of here.
That shit gets no play in this ride, nigga.
Hell
Don't get
no.
no play in this ride.
Get that shit.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So the other
Hey,
night,
y'all got a chance to look at that Tiger King shit.
oh boy, Carl
Oh,
Baskin
man,
like a motherfucker. Hey,
That
if
goddamn
it wasn't
Joe
for that
King
Carol
was something
Baskin,
else,
I'd
boy.
tell that bitch to go suck a dick. That damn bitch.
Hey,
That dude had me
motherfucking
fucked up.
Carol ass out there drinking on the
That
grass.
damn
Hey,
Carol
hey.
Baskin.
You went for a late
Hey.
night stroll, bitch.
Hey, that goddamn Carol ain't no joke, boy.
Hey, bro.
Carol, a motherfucking
Hey.
trip, man. Hey,
Hey,
she all over there by Alpine Liquor by Dairy House.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Hey,
No, hold on.
you
As
see
soon as
that
she
shit?
said, "Hey, I was walking around at 12 o'clock at night on Nebraska," bitch, you was strolling.
You know what she was looking for.
Bitch, you was
She was
You know
strolling.
what the hell she was looking
Yeah.
for.
She was trying to
Hey,
toot
listen.
something. She was tooting. She was
And guess
tooting.
what she did? She hit the jackpot because she met that rich motherfucker and fed his ass to the cats years
Fed
later.
his ass to the cats, man.
And then
Hey,
they
got
got
all
the
this
case
money.
back up. That bitch going to jail.
Shit, she said she didn't got away with that shit.
Man, that
Yeah.
bitch going to jail.
That
They
was
finna come out.
because
They
her-
finna come out with the Air Mites Carol. Somebody show me a
Ain't
picture of the Air
DNA.
Mites Carol.
Ain't no DNA left. You can't even. how you gonna convict her of that?
Man, hold on. But they hold
I'm
on.
about to do something.
If you go to Spencer's right now, them niggas are making some money. They making money off of that damn Tiger shit, Carol Baskin, all that stuff. It's like, damn, I need more
Wow.
t-shirt business. I mean,
Where you
seriously,
going
like,
at?
Man,
You go online? You Spencer's got a website or some shit?
yeah, go to Spencer's, Spencer.com. You either
Okay,
gonna
I'm
see
gonna go check
t-shirts or
that shit out.
dildos. Which one you want? T-shirts or dildos? I'm going for
Yeah,
t-shirts. I ain't looking at dildos.
that's crazy.
God
So,
damn.
but yeah, you gonna see that Carol Baskin shit. You know, Carol Baskin did it. You know, like, damn, these
Man,
motherfuckers make
they got
money
to
off this
prove beyond a
bitch.
shadow of a doubt, though, man.
Man, and you know, funny thing about it, I lived in that area. I still live in that area, but I live closer. And I think we saw her a couple of times in Walmart with that
Yeah,
damn.
you right up the street from
Yeah,
where that
I
shit
didn't even
at.
And
know.
you know,
That big
my
cat
job,
resort or whatever that shit is.
we take my girls from my first job to Big Cat Rescue all the time.
But
We got to
Yeah.
report with
but
them.
I heard you got to keep walking. I heard you can't stand in front of the cages and stuff because it gets the tigers all riled up.
And I ain't getting out that bitch. We had one of the girls that actually worked there. She volunteered, and I used to go pick her up from work, bitch. And I'll be like, you better come to this goddamn van. I ain't
Oh
stepping out
man.
this bitch. Ain't none of that shit. I ain't
Oh man.
Bitch ain't finna maul me out here, bitch. I ain't going down like that, bitch.
They
I
ain't
ain't
going
going out
down
like
like
lump.
that, cause
I ain't going out like Willie Love.
bitch. No,
But
well,
yeah,
no.
that shit was
hell
crazy,
no.
man. She got everybody fucked up. She got everybody fucked up from the
Right.
dude. What was the Playboy, the fat Playboy dude with the hair, the bow, the thing in the back of his head? He got fucked up.
Yeah, he
Tiger
got fucked
King
up
got
too.
fucked up. Everybody
He
from
was
the
a
Tiger.
motherfucking pit. That nigga had like concubines on his
Oh,
ranch.
didn't he?
Oh man. Talking about
Didn't
the
he?
Bunny Ranch.
Yeah.
No,
Man.
that was talking about Dennis Haskins,
Yeah,
bitch.
What the
yeah.
one he was over in Daytona.
Damn. So she just ain't shit, period.
No. No, she was just fucking with all them. She knew what she was doing with that dude. She knew she was like, man, I'm gonna get
Hey,
this motherfucker.
she must have had that thing swinging langing down there, boy. You hear me?
I
Man,
tell you, boy.
something,
I don't
something.
want to meet
Blonde
that
hair,
bitch.
blue eyes.
That's it.
Me, I don't
That's
want
That's
to meet that
crazy.
bitch in no dog
oh,
alley, bitch.
that must be that Osmar type shit. That Osmar and
Yeah.
motherfucking Alonzo shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
Yeah,
pretty
man.
much. Gotta be. That's straight
Hey,
bullshit.
The Rock, man, how you feel about 16 Summers?
Hey man, I'm a Tom G fan, man. So I got to give respect where respect is due. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
I always like this delivery. I always like this flow. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
His
Wordplay,
voice,
and
that that
it
that,
just
that
seemed like
raspy
with
voice is
every
always
album
something too.
he get better and better.
Yeah,
So
that
Yeah.
raspy voice I like. I mean, before I moved down here, um, one of my best friends was like, "Man, you know, when you come down here and start doing videos, he'll hook up with Tom G." I never did get to hook up with him because he coached him, but I never got hooked up with him. But ever since I saw him like 8 or 9 years ago, it's like, damn, his voice is just raspy. You know,
I was just going back through some of his old stuff, some shit that he need to go back and re-release. To be honest
Yeah.
with you.
Hey,
well,
man, I'm gonna tell you like
well,
this.
I
I
just want
really love it. I love the album for the fact that I like the production on there for one, and then I like the features that he put on there. Like
who's doing this production?
he got different artists, he got different producers on there.
Okay, okay.
But the I mean, of course, one of the singles Lil Key did, um, and then he got a couple other cuts on there from other producers. But the features he put on there, I think everybody from Florida that he featured on there, they did a motherfucking thing, dog. Like I think
Hmm.
that hands down, that's probably to me, that's probably one of his best pieces of work he done put out.
Yeah, I like
And
him
it's
paired up
supposed
with
to
Mook
be.
Boy too.
Rightfully so, it should be.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
you know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
fresh off of BET, I just feel like this is time. If he gonna do his thing, it's time. This the time to
But
do it
but
right now.
but
I'm talking
but
about
but
100%, no stopping.
But for somebody
Right.
like him, why is it taking him so long, Remy? Just to ask you. I mean, I'm a music guy too, but I'm more, Midwest, South, that that borderline, and we have cats like that back
You
in Kentucky. But why is
Tom had
Tom
a
always?
lot of
I think
issues
I think
early.
I think what it is because he's with Epidemic Music, which is Cool and Dre, who
Cool
is
and Dre,
also
yeah.
affiliated with
Okay,
Fat Joe. But I
Gotcha.
think more so what it is with Tom, man, is, and I keep saying this, I could be wrong, but I highly believe what I'm saying. I think it's the only thing that holding Tom back is the fact that he haven't had the opportunity, or if he
Right.
has, he
Right.
haven't been on a national tour. Most
Gotcha.
like okay, so think about Rod Wave. Rod Wave blowing up. Everybody know Rod Wave.
Who's Rod Wave? Tell me. I'm not from here, so you got
Rod,
some.
Rod Wave.
Right. Wait.
Rod Wave is a huge artist, dog. He's from St. Pete.
Okay.
But he's huge right now. I mean, he's on every fucking.
Yeah.
He's everywhere. He's on all the.
Yeah. He out of here.
He's out of
He out
here
of here.
pretty much. He got a what's the big song that they played on the radio?
Hard on ice. Hard on ice.
Ice. So I think that Tom can have the same fucking everything that Rod got, but what broke Rod was able to get on a major tour.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
matter of fact, he got on the Kevin Gates tour. Kevin Gates heard
But Kevin.
Rod Wave, reached out to him, told him he wanted to fuck with him, work with him, he jumped on the Kevin Gates tour. So that gives you national exposure because now you hitting 20, 30 cities outside of your market and you performing your music. The music, it's undeniable. Tom music is undeniable. It ain't the fact that people gonna love it.
Right.
I think that the fact that he haven't been on a major tour yet to give him that other
The
notoriety
song
in
was out
different
there
markets.
with your boy
Right.
though. So I don't understand. You know you had a song with a major comedian that pushed your song that you did almost 10, 15 years ago, and you brought
Right.
it back, something even stronger. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand that method. But the music industry's changed so much.
It's so tight because people look at that as Duval's song. And I think
Right.
by him having a comedian on there, they probably didn't take that song as serious as it should have been.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like for those that know, we know that's Tom's song. We know that song is Tom, one of Tom first records. But for those that don't know Tom, they look at that song and they think that's Duval's song featuring Tom. You feel what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
So, I mean, it's a lot of ways to look at that. Like, and then you got to think about it too. Why wouldn't those in the industry wouldn't look out and say, "Hey, man, Tom, we see you doing your thing. Woo, 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 woo. We want to give you a shot, man. Get on this tour. Go ahead and make you some money." You know, I don't know the ins and outs. Like I said, I don't know the ins and outs. Nobody knows the phone calls that he's receiving or the offers that he's getting. But I just, me personally, I feel like had he landed on a major tour with the good music that he got, I feel like his brand would be even larger than what it is. Because we all
And
know
I think it would have been better too, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, knowing, you know, Tom, how lyrical he is and how he take that, you know what I'm saying, the music so serious. Of course, that wouldn't have been the song he would have want to get recognized for. But, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the BET Awards, if they'd have let him do a song that he wanted to do, you know what I'm saying, so everybody could see the other side, you know what I'm saying, of him, you know what I'm saying, I think that would have been good too, you know what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong, that was exposure, that was a win-win for him and Tampa, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was a good look.
Ain't nobody take that away.
Oh, it was a hell of a good look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Everybody feel like they won, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got somebody from little itty bitty Tampa, you know what I'm saying, that made it to the BET Awards. I'm talking about your name, they got put up in lights, they got your poster coming on, you know what I'm saying, with everybody else's name up there. Like, you can't beat that, man.
Right.
You can't beat that. You definitely can't beat that. So you can't take that away.
Coming out of Tampa, how do you feel about the whole juke music? Because I've been talking to Trey and be like, Trey, just listen to me. Bring back the bass music. Bring back the Luke Booty music. People want to hear that. But, you know, since then, it just seems like it's, you know, even though it's a party and bullshit type era, still, it's just that type of music is like played out.
Right.
So when,
so,
you know.
So let me say this. There's a difference between party and feel good music, like bass music that Luke did and Trick. There's a difference between that and there's a difference between juke music.
Right.
Juke music has a certain drum pattern and cadence. You can have a juke beat, but still be talking about street shit,
Street. Yeah, for real.
and it can still be a juke song. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, I'm gonna tell you, one of the artists who I think perfected it the best is probably Dirty Game. Dirty Game can take a juke beat, but talk about some street shit over a juke beat. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? So, like, juke is strictly just Tampa, in my opinion.
Okay.
Let me not say Tampa. It's the Bay Area.
Right.
Tampa. That start, but it originated and started in Tampa.
Okay.
Party
Right.
feel good music, Florida music is a whole different type of music. Like
Right.
you can make a good party feel good. You know what I'm saying? You can make a party feel good record and be from Florida and it still don't be a juke song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So
But that distinctive, the like you said, the distinctive drum patterns and the cadence and the sound. You know what I'm
right,
saying? You automatically know. You know what I'm saying? Which you know what I'm saying? Lil Key pretty much made it. You know what I'm saying? More so. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Big what
look,
it is as far as good music. You know what I'm saying? With
yeah.
with Keys on Entertainment.
Freaky Freddy, I think to me was the first pioneer for juke. He the first one that you know what I'm saying. He the first one to me in my opinion made a juke beat. Lil Key followed behind him, and then there was other producers I'm sure that made juke beats behind that. But that's a Tampa thing, like you know what I'm saying. That's just Tampa. But yeah, man. I mean, you know, in Trey case, I think Trey need to tap in and he need to find something that people in this area gonna be able to gravitate to.
Well, see, the way I tell anybody that I work with or talk to, or just because with me being in the industry and seeing that, I tell them to not just work on the industry in their area, but also out the area. Because the thing is, like in Louisville, or where I'm from, you get stuck in Louisville. And when you get stuck in
Right,
Louisville, you get labeled as a Louisville local nigga. You know what I'm saying? You don't get labeled to get out of that area. Now,
right,
don't get me wrong. It's been several people that have came out of Louisville. I mean, prime example, you had Bryson Tiller,
That's my man right there
good guy
too.
that I
Bryson
know,
Tiller makes a lot of shit,
good guy
boy.
that I know. But guess
And
what?
that's right. He's straight out of
Yeah,
Kentucky.
he's
He from
straight.
where
Yeah,
you from?
I mean, I know him personally. But the thing is, talking to him now, he ain't gonna talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
talked to him years ago when he was sitting on somebody's couch, sleeping on somebody's couch. He knew me. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So, and he knows Trey, and there's other people. It's him. There's Major, Static Major that passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
know all
Static.
these
Yeah,
cats. You
R.I.P.
know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So it's just one of those things
that
that,
Static was from
yeah,
Kentucky
Static,
too.
man. I grew up with Static, dude. Um,
Wow, this whole while I'm thinking Static was from the '80s. I
No,
ain't know he was from
because that's the reason why, because they were in the A all the time recording. They
right,
recorded with which, man, it's a list. It's a list. I mean, even Drake got to work with him before he passed away. You know what I'm saying? That's why you
Mm-hmm.
hear his
wow,
song on Drake's album. But he worked with Missy. He worked with Jodeci. He wrote most of Jodeci songs. Him and Black and some other guys that that whole group that he was with. But the thing
right,
is, when you coming out of a small town or small city and you try to get out there, you kind of get labeled that you that city person. And then when you try to get out, either you that city person or you just that local Kentucky person or that local Florida person. But we got to
right,
figure out a way to get these guys out of that stigma to go
Right.
more than just their area. And in the
right,
same way when you're working with a business, when you're a business person, you try to work locally to people to know you before you go outside and start getting more people to come to you. But it
right.
just seems harder nowadays unless you got a gimmick or you're a clown or you doing something
Or
that just
both.
sounds like
Or
You
both.
shit,
gotta be doing something. Yeah, you gotta be doing something.
or
Yeah,
you
like you
snitching,
say.
or you snitching. I'm gonna just play like that. When you
Yeah.
snitching, like
But for
Right,
real.
and it
But
goes to
these young cats making this money though, man, cause they coming out here with these songs and especially like them dance, like YouTube was like the new, you know what I'm saying, thing. Like if you got somebody can make a dance to and hop on it, they gonna be all on it, man,
right.
like 100. Like
Yeah.
you do them team parties, man, and I'm talking about these songs. I be like, how the hell
Oh
y'all
man.
sitting here dancing to this
And
shit?
I
This
used
ain't
to
even a
tell them that.
dance
I used to
song.
tell them that all the
But
time
lo and
because
behold,
when we were growing up, 15, 16, I was on the radio DJing at 16. So, and that was in high school. So at the time, it was like, dude, we were doing house parties and team parties at, 14, 15, 16,
Mm,
going to a club or a skate ring and say, hey, let us do what we do. You get the door, we bring the people. And they would let
Right.
us do
mm-hmm.
that. Nowadays it's changed, but it's like, dude, that's what, when he was in high school, I used to tell them all the time, dude, just find a location, tell them what you're going to offer them, and they're going to give you the place. But I know a lot of stuff has changed because some of these kids don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in the same aspect, you're right. You know, it's that YouTube or that sound stream or whatever that can get them to bounce with it. It's like that one song that Tiger did. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm like, what the hell? This damn thing got 4 million hits of just saying I'm
Mm-hmm.
bored. I'm bored in the house. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored.
I'm
Cavola
bored
got me
in the
bored.
house and I'm in the house bored.
Yeah. What the fuck? This motherfucker got 4 million hits off of that bullshit.
Hey,
So
And now that shit is like the most trendiest, the most duplicated shit ever.
man, on TikTok.
Yeah.
that shit crazy, man. But
You
that's
know
that
what?
that's that new
I would love
wave.
to see the royalties that nigga made off that shit, dog. That's crazy.
Man, something probably ridiculous, dude. Something ridiculous.
Well, it's definitely making their cash, man. They definitely doing that.
Man,
Definitely
Yeah.
making that.
you know it.
There's money to be made out there for real, especially with that touring, like you were saying earlier, Remy. That's you know what I'm saying. Bitch get one hit, and as long as they can get on some type of tour or something, they gon' that cheese gonna
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
coming.
That shit gonna come, man. I mean, like you get with a good booking agency that gets you on a gig, and you fuck around. And they, even if it's just a 10 city tour, that's
Yeah,
10 cities outside of your market that you didn't have before. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
cause I ain't never seen nobody like how Rod blew up that quick. That bitch was here one day and that bitch was gone. That shit was crazy, man.
Yeah, he everywhere,
And I
man. So you know, but it is what it is, man. I mean, I like a lot of the artists, and I tell them all, like, don't stop what you're doing. Just keep
definitely.
working, keep grinding. Shit it's gonna happen, man. You just gotta be diligent. And
But when is it time to stop? What age is it when it's time to stop? Because not to take away from your craft or anybody else's craft, but when is it time to stop and start teaching the youth or teaching the person
Shit,
that's
Jay
coming
Z
up?
them still spitting. How old they is? They
Yeah,
still getting it in.
but they making millions.
Know what I'm saying?
But they making
yeah,
I don't,
millions.
I don't, I don't.
I think with anything, I feel like if you can't see no profitable or no advancement in it,
Okay.
then yeah, I mean, but who am I to say? Like,
No, I'm
I
just saying.
can't tell
The
a man,
only
I
reason why I'm
can't
saying that
tell a
because it's
man
it's some
to
artists
stop.
out there that are older than us that fucking suck, and you really want to tell them, nigga, you
Yeah,
suck. Chill the fuck out.
but you know what's crazy? They may have a fan base somewhere. I don't care if it's
Yep, a
a
big
hundred
fan
people
base.
that like their shit. They have a fan base somewhere, and that's why I say, like, you can't really tell an artist when to hang his cleats up or when to put the mic up. Like, you people are entitled to like what they like, and just because you don't like it, it's 100 other motherfuckers out there that love it. So
That love it, love
yeah,
it.
so
Prime
like
example, Too Short.
Oh, nigga,
As
hey,
long as
I'm a
he
Too
put
Short
something
fan
out,
though.
Short gonna always sell.
Yeah,
It
but
don't
Too
yeah,
matter.
Short, but Too
E40 got
Short been
his own
going.
fan base. As long as he keep putting out music,
Yeah,
they
right.
gonna buy.
but that nigga's
They ain't
So
gonna
still
stop.
going. I mean, you
so
gotta say
so
it. That nigga's the Energizer Bunny.
Yep.
but what I will say to this is this my logic on it for artists that are older artists that are more seasoned. I would say, especially if you haven't already been like mainstream or already made it big, I wouldn't say put all my eggs in that one basket.
Okay,
Like, if that
Right.
makes sense.
got you.
Like, I would say have other things going on, and
Mm-hmm.
music is just maybe one of the many facets of your whole thing. Like, if you do music, okay, you got who to say you can't also be a manager and manager artist, or who to say you can't also be, you know, whatever you choose to do. Like don't just limit yourself.
Okay,
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like have multiple things that you're good at and do it, and because you never know what's gonna break for you. It may not be music, it may be something else.
Right.
Whatever whatever breaks for you, it breaks for you. Then at that point, then you can put music out whenever the fuck you feel like it, and
Exactly.
it won't even
Yep.
really matter. Like, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
But
that's
that's
my
that. That's
thing.
that. That's that
Hey, Remy, fix
stardom.
your camera again.
Everybody want to be to have that spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you might get somebody that's a singer, songwriter, producer, and he might
Yep.
have people on his horn because they love his beats, but
Yep.
because he want to be in the front so bad,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? He gonna
Yeah.
take that L. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get his raps and his music together
Right.
when he could probably blow up from the producer side, get that money, and like you said, do what he want to do.
Right. Right.
Right.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you like this, dog. As me being in the game long as I have, I can give two rats ass if I ever get a deal. I really don't want a deal because I like being able to put my music out when I want to. I like to be able to put what I want to put out when I want to, and I ain't gotta worry about my music dictating my light staying on. I ain't gotta
Mm.
worry about my music dictating, my family gonna eat. Like this shit is shit gonna move and happen regardless.
Right.
So like I can move at the own pace of my drum. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it just to me, I love this shit. Being
Yep.
strictly independent, being able to put my music out, being able to do a show when I want to do a fucking show. I love this. Like I don't need nobody to bojangle me and tell me, hey, I need you over here. I need you over here. By the way,
Right.
I'm only gonna
Right.
pay you this.
Gotcha.
Or
Right.
by the way, fuck that. You ain't gonna tell me what you gonna do for me. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do for you.
Right.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You gonna take my boy with me, a super contra me, bitch. Up,
Exactly,
down, A,
man.
B. You
Because you
can't
gotta
hit
think,
me like that.
I'm the same artist. I signed my first record deal with my independent label at 23. I was the nigga with $20,000, $30,000 with 30,000 CDs in the trunk, and we hopping city to city, going to Atlanta here and there, and selling our shit straight out the trunk. So we was in an era where we made actual money off our
Right.
music.
And see,
Like
that's and then
see,
like you said,
artists
Exactly.
I'm in that
nowadays,
same era.
they living off streams. You
Right.
can't make
Right.
music like
And
that
see,
off
like
streams.
you said, I'm in
Right.
that same era that you're talking about.
Right.
And we got to see it firsthand with Master P. He came to Louisville all the damn
Oh
time.
man, he
I
changed the
mean,
Right.
game for
like he
real, for
changed the
real.
whole game when he came there. We were like I said, I was damn 16, 17 watching this dude. It was like, all right, I'm a
Right.
DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Couldn't DJ worth shit, but I was a DJ. Playing a song like everybody else. Play a song, let it ride through.
Yep.
Play another song. Okay, let it ride through. I'm a DJ. And it was saying when I got on the radio
Mm-hmm.
and started really learning the game and learning the aspect of it. And you got to hit the street, you got to hit the club, you got to do this, you got to do that. And start really learning that. And then as I got older and working with the industry, people in the industry and seeing, all right, it ain't about the clubs no more. You got to hit the strip club. You know what I'm saying? And once
Mm-hmm.
you hit the strip club, now it's time to network. You know,
Yep.
now that you out in the
Yep. They
street kicking it with the
got what
cats,
they say.
go
If
ahead,
you want your
go ahead.
song to hit, if you
Right.
think you got a hit, take that bitch to the strip
Hey,
club.
bro, I'm gonna sell you some
Yeah.
weed. I'm gonna sell you some weed. I'm gonna sell the weed to you for damn 10, but you gonna get this album that I got for none of 10. You just gonna give me 20. All right, we
Right.
gonna do it that way, and that's how it picked up there, on our aspect and really learned the game that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I get this gimmick, you know what I'm saying? And then being around, like I said, shit, Twister, used to come to Ball State all the time. You know, shit, you name it, they came to Ball State. We learned the stuff
Right.
off of them. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't even big time until like years later. Like, damn, this nigga was just sitting on my
Mm-hmm.
couch smoking fucking goddamn weed. What the hell?
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Talking
Exactly.
bullshit. And then as I got older, it's the same way like you saying, Remy. You around different people that you never knew that was gonna blow up. Like, prime example, and I got a video of it, was with damn, I can't even think its damn name now. But I got a video of it, and Trey was sitting there at 3 years old, rapping in front of him. You know what I'm saying? And Trey's making,
Right.
doing Little Wayne, and shit. And then this nigga blows up, and one of the hottest, it was Yo Gotti at the time. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't going at that name at that time. He was going something else, whatever it
Right.
was, because they went to school with my cousins and all that stuff, and they met up with them going to Memphis and shit. So it was like, okay, this nigga blows up. You know what I'm saying? Then he sees me. Oh, you one of those Chase Your Dream cats? Because Chase Your Dreams is what we did to do the video stuff for the through the city and through the state.
Right.
So he knew us from that. So it was like, okay, I know who you are. But like you said, it just takes that time of that elevations to go and play out on that. And why the
Right.
next segment I'm about to get to is what do you guys think about um, you got Babyface and all these cats going on Instagram trying to battle each other.
It's just entertainment. It's entertaining the people while they're in a depressed state, dog. People want to be out. They want to be doing shit. So I think that those things are good because it's entertaining the people, giving them something to laugh and be happy about for the time being. So you can't really shit on that. And not only that, us music lovers, it's good for the culture because hell, I ain't gonna lie, I'm entertained by that shit. Like
I thought it
you
was
forget
funny
about
because
all the fucking
you could
hits
tell
these
your boy
motherfuckers got.
must have been on some crack or something. He was smoking some shit or snorting some shit because Teddy was just looking like some damn food.
Yeah,
Now, now
yeah.
the one with Little John and Little John made
Lil Jon and T-Pain, that was
yeah,
good.
Little John made T Pain look stupid. T Pain looked like a white boy. It's like, dude,
Actually, you know what? No, I thought that was a really good battle. Though. I thought T-Pain held his own in that. Lil Jon did some shit which was expected because we already know
hey, I
Lil
didn't
Oh
know
Jon
yeah,
about
you
that
got
got,
some
but both of
hits.
Capitan.
them got
Hey,
hits though.
I didn't
Both
know
of them
about
got
that
Yeah.
hits.
Capitan remix.
But
When he threw
listen,
that, it was
but
like, oh, you lost,
I
bro.
think in the end of it all, Lil Jon had to tap out and T-Pain was still going playing hits. You
Man,
Yep.
gotta think,
I
one
agree
year
with you, but
T-Pain had
still,
more than 100 and some top singles.
yeah,
Right.
Like so
You know, Pain was on everybody's shit at one time. So
everybody.
wasn't he?
you know what I'm saying?
Wasn't he?
He had that run that same year Lil Wayne was on everybody's shit. So
Yeah,
he had
but I
that
think
same.
to me that was one of the most competitive ones I saw because it was
No, I
really,
think
really
Premier. I think
it
Premier.
it
I
was
think Premier and your boy was pretty good too.
bristle.
Yes.
I love that one. That was a good one.
Yeah,
That was
Premier got some shit too. Premier got some hits too.
yeah.
Now I want to see what this P Diddy and this P
Drake.
Diddy and yeah. I'm like, dude,
And
this
that's gonna be for the culture, dog.
no. They just need to let that one go, dude. Because
You said P did it versus Drake.
yeah, dude. I think
Against Dr. Dre.
Dre's gonna murk him,
Drake
dude.
Drake better sit his ass down,
You
man.
you think so?
Diddy got so many hits, dog.
Man, Diddy got some shit. You know, Diddy gonna go all the way to back to Uptown and
But
all that, man.
hold
That
on,
nigga
but you
go
He
gotta
back
gonna
to
do
think.
all
Barbara
that.
MC.
But you gotta think. Dre's
Yeah,
got so many hits that you didn't even know he did.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true too. That's true too. But you know, Diddy gonna have some tricks up his sleeve, man. You gotta understand,
Hey,
Bad Boy got a full
Drake,
CD collection,
hey,
Yeah, that's
a
true.
full
Drake
CD
gonna pull some
box
shit out from
collection.
Yeah,
Detox that we ain't never heard before. He gonna be like, oh yeah, this is an album on Detox. This bitch ain't
Right.
never come out.
yeah. Never came out. Never came out.
And yeah. And you know, Diddy got some stuff that he got in the archives that he just been waiting for a bitch to
Exactly,
hit.
dog. That's why I say, like, to me, that battle there, and it's crazy because Diddy will tell you Dre is my idol. Like, that's who I look up to. But
Yeah.
that'd be a crazy battle, dog.
That's gonna be crazy because I mean but you gotta understand too, it's a lot of stuff that Dre produced too, and it wasn't just rap.
Yeah,
Neither. On the same thing with Diddy. So you
right.
know what I'm saying? That's it. That could be ain't no telling ain't like you said, ain't no telling what type of song he gonna pull out his ass. Cause you know Dre got some
Exactly. That's
shit he
why I
probably
say,
ain't
yeah.
never want a bitch to
And
hear.
niggas, you can't really predict that one, dog. That shit gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah, yeah, you right. You
Yeah.
right, cause then he can play with, you know what I'm saying, all across the boards from 50 to M to all of them bitches. So he
Miss
got a lot of
Chalet, NWA,
he,
Drug
Ice Cube,
Pass
Easy
Breaking
E,
Through,
yeah,
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
He done
all
did
that.
hits for Mary J. He done did hits, you know what I'm saying? Something
Heavy
Marsha and
D.
Roses.
He did
And
heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
He
he
did the
did. Yeah.
song for Tony Braxton.
Yeah.
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 And I sure did.
And then it
Yeah,
was
you
another
right about
one was Jay-Z and was it Cool G Rap? Or was it who was it? Jay-Z and was it Cool G Rap?
I don't know
that.
what.
He went against Cool G Rap.
It
They
was
were
supposed to
supposed to
be
battle.
Jay-Z
Nah, that
versus
ain't happened.
I think it was Cool G. No, I think it was. I'm not for sure. I'm trying to think who was there. Jay-Z versus
It could have been Cool G Rap. It couldn't have
Coogee
been.
Rap ain't got enough hits to go against Jay
Yeah,
Z,
he ain't got
dog.
enough hits. Yeah, he ain't got enough hits for Jay. He ain't got
No,
enough
wait,
hits.
Coogee Rap. Who was it? What? Oh, damn, I
You
can't
gonna
think.
do it? You gonna do a Jay Z? You gotta put a nigga like somebody that got a lot of hit songs. I heard they were trying to put Jay against Drake.
No, it wasn't Drake. It was old school. It was an old school rapper. Um,
It wasn't Big
Shit, he
Daddy
have to put
Kane.
his ass to get like a Slick Rick or something. And that shit still ain't, know what I'm saying?
That still ain't even, dog. Slick Rick ain't got enough hits.
it was damn, I can't even think. What
Yeah, I don't know
Coogee?
who you could. I don't know who you could put against Jay, dog. Like, to be honest,
See, he ain't here, he ain't alive. You have to put him against Pop.
You know what?
that's
I
probably
think
the
it
only
was
person you
Coogee
can put
Rap.
him against.
It was Coogee
A
Rap.
bitch that got hundreds of songs.
No, it was Coogee Rap. It was
It
Jay
was
Z versus
Coogee
Coogee
Rap.
Rap.
But
That's a
that was a
disrespect.
no-win situation. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
they'd have been better off just saying fucking and put him against Nas.
Right.
But you know that the whole story behind that though, right?
No.
They were on the same fucking goddamn label. They were best
Yeah.
friends. At one time they were actually not best friends, but they toured together.
Right.
And they made it into a battle between each other on the tour while they were on the tour. They were like cronies to the everybody else. So
Wow.
they made it that way for them to compete against each other. And that's what happened.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to find that YouTube.
Man.
It was a whole YouTube about that whole situation about how they were on tour and everything, and it was about who can get a contract quicker than the other one, and that's how that whole battle began.
But shit,
Damn.
I would have
And
never thought years later
Won that,
after
and
seeing Jay
Nas
Z with
originally won that battle,
Jazzo, he would have did that.
and Nas originally won that battle. That was the whole thing about it. They knew Nas had a better flow than Jay Z at that
Right.
time,
Right.
but they
Right,
were also
that
backed by the
can't be
same
denied. But
person
like I said,
under them.
also you can't deny that Reasonable Doubts and Illmatic
Oh,
are two of the
dude,
most, you know what I'm
man,
saying, hottest albums that ever came
Easy.
out from.
yes, I agree with
Easy.
you on that one. Dude,
Easy.
that's I screw all the new stuff that he's got. I rather listen to all his old stuff because it's a lot
Of
better.
course,
The only thing I didn't like at
that's
that time, he tried to change his style every time. So it
yeah,
seemed like if a new artist came out, he would change his style to that artist. He knew
and
how to
that's how he
change. He
adapted.
knew
But
how to
it's a lot
adapt.
of people doing that now.
Yeah,
Though.
he knew how to adapt at that time, and me
Right.
being any type of music person, I didn't like that because it was like, dude, stay
Right.
where you at. That shit is, with dude talking shit in the background. Oh, you think you bad, Jay Z? And it was like, oh shit, this dude coming off something hard. You know what I'm saying? So
You gonna die big time. That was
yeah,
my shit.
yeah,
He could have paid. Yeah, that was that shit.
yeah. So what you think about Drink Champs calling out Lamar Odom or making Lamar Odom look stupid?
About what? I
You didn't
haven't
watch
seen.
that? You didn't watch that one?
Nah.
He pretty much made Lamar Odom come out and made Lamar Odom look stupid, but in the same aspect, Lamar kind of got mad after the show of like because people kind of talked about it like, dude, are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you know, why would you go on a show to make yourself look dumb? And they made him look dumb.
Wow.
So it was like one of those shows that's like you got on the show, you knew what was going on, but now you want to retract everything that you said.
Wow. I ain't even
So
hear nothing about that. That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So, but the thing is, I'm getting at that point of looking at shows now that I don't. If it goes past the hour or past 30, 40 minutes, I'm like, dude, I'm done. I can't do it no more.
Right. That's how I am. And that's why I always stress the trio. Like, we got to make sure with Love, Lust, Sex, and Music, we stay within a certain time slot because people attention span, if somebody pull up a show and it says an hour or plus, they're not going to even look at it.
No. Well, I think they look at it if you're a
They'll,
follower.
they'll watch the first 15, 20 minutes of it,
Right.
or they'll skim all the way through it. They'll watch like certain parts and just kind of skim through it.
Right.
But I think like when when you keep your shows at 30 to 45 minutes, you got a better chance of attracting getting better numbers because people are used to watching 20, 30, and 45-minute videos on Facebook. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yep. I do. I do. And that's the thing about it. It's like the content nowadays is either, it's got to be catchy. It's got to be, and we talk about this,
Right,
in our meetings that we have all the time. It's got to be catchy. It's got to be something that people want to tune in.
right,
You want to have artists that really are talking about something, not just, about themselves all the time. And, I
right,
think it was when we went to go to the radio station, and that's the thing, being around these guys that I know who have made it. I want to know how did you make it? Number two, what did you do? Don't keep telling me it was hard work and all this other crap. I want to really
right,
know the blueprint because I want to get where you're at right now. I don't want to sit, you know, I'm in a fine state where I'm at right now, but it's like everybody wants that fame. Everybody wants that name. You know what I'm saying? So how did you get that? You know what I'm saying? And how do you maintain it? Because you
right.
can be the person today, but not the person tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So, when you're talking to these people or these artists, you really want to find out what was their end goal, or what is their end goal. You know,
Right.
how did Jay Z get where the Jay Z's at, and who did he talk to? Because it wasn't just about music. At the end of the
Right.
day, what was it about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, music is the smallest piece of the puzzle. Like
Right.
it had to be a conversation about well more than just music. Like for us to even have a conversation and be sitting at the table, I already know that my music is attracted you. Now you want to know where my investment is going to go. Who everybody got hot
Exactly.
music.
Exactly.
Why
Exactly.
do I want to invest in you? Who is you as the brand? Who is you as a person? What's your character like? So when people can see other ways and see other means in you besides, oh, he got a hot 16 or he got a hot song, now you really selling yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. And that's
yeah,
and that's the thing with him. It's like, you went from, and we all went through that path of doing something we wasn't supposed to be doing to something to getting that mediocre to now I'm sitting in the White House like easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you get at that point where it's like you went from A, B, C, and D, and now you're maintaining. And I look at Kanye. I used to love Kanye's music when he
hell
the
yeah, I
first
used to
his
love
first
it.
couple albums. Then after that, it was like, dude, Kanye, you really getting on my damn nerves with the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I like a couple of stuff that he did in the past, with other artists, because he's always good on other people's stuff, which is kind of
Right,
crazy because most artists are like that, where they're better on somebody else's album than their own album.
right,
But it's like, all right, now you made this billion dollar status. Where are you gonna go now? Are you still gonna be a fool? Are you still gonna
right.
do what you're supposed to do, or are you gonna do what you need to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's just one of
that's
those.
real.
Yeah.
That's real, man. And that's I think that as artists, like I hate artists that does that draws a fan base in and then flip mode and lose their audience because they try to establish a whole different type of identity than what made the people love you in the first place.
Right.
Like that's
Right.
what happened with Kanye, in my opinion. Like I bought all Kanye early shit and I love his music, but now like I could care less. It's like, dude, I ain't on the same thing that you're on now.
Right.
And he could probably care. He probably gives a rat's ass because he's
He
fucking a
don't care. You
billionaire.
buying
He
it.
got
You
other shit going on.
you buying his
Music
shoes.
is
You
probably
buying
just a hobby to him
right.
now.
But
He
you
doesn't
buying his
need. He
shoes.
don't
You
have to
buying his
rely on his
shirts.
music to pay his bills anymore. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Exactly. Exactly. He did what he needed to do to make that money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know,
Yep.
and that was one thing that you know I'm still learning and still learning. Still learning and learned back when I'm. You got to find ways to make that money, no matter if you being that socialite or that person that, oh, he's Tommy. No, I'm not Tommy. I'm trying to make this money. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like looking at Kanye. It's like, dude, what the hell? But at the end of the day, you made that $1 billion status. How can I
Right.
be that $1 billion guy? And it goes back to what we were saying, a few minutes ago. you learn from these cats, but the thing is, us being as African Americans, we don't tell each other that secret. We hold that back. Unlike the Jewish Americans or the Asian Americans or the Spanish Americans, they teach their kids early. And
Right.
not even them, just Indian, or if they're from Pakistan or wherever they're from. I had a couple friends that I used to work with. They all used to live in the same house. The brother lived in the basement. The grandfather lived in the basement, but they all strive to get to that one place. Then once they get that one place, then they go get their own, and then that next person go gets their own. Then they bring the other person over and they get their own. But the thing is, for us, it seems like, and me and Sean talk about this all the time. We don't share that information between me and you. So if I become a millionaire, I'm not gonna tell you the information because I don't want you to be a millionaire.
Hey, that's the shit.
And that's the thing that's crazy because we do
Slave
that to each
mentality, though.
we do that to each other. But you got the white guy that just told me how to be a millionaire. You
Right.
know what I'm
White
saying?
people don't mind sharing that information because they don't give a
Some,
rat's
just say
ass if you
some.
become
Don't
a
say all of
millionaire.
them, but some. Some don't mind give you that
Some
information.
don't mind, I would
Right.
say.
But some of them do
But
mind.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you about. I'm gonna tell you, white folks, they will share information with you if they feel like if you could be an
Connect
asset or benefit to
or
them. Like,
connect
look,
or
Bob,
connect.
I got an idea. You got this, I got this. We
Yep.
can make some money together. Fuck
Yep.
it. You know what I'm saying? Black people won't do that.
No.
Like, I honestly feel that way. Like, we'd rather make our little bit of money and go over here in the corner and be over here and say, look at him, he's struggling, and we won't say, you know what?
Right.
I see something in you.
Right.
We can work together. I can help you. You can help me. We won't do that. Like,
But
not the
and
masses, I would
and
say.
the thing that I see about that, and I agree with you on that, and some stuff I agree that is, I might tell you information, but then you'll go tell somebody else that doesn't need that information, and then they'll mess it up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, like prime example. Well, I wouldn't say it prime example, but like one of our little brothers that we do the show with. I hipped him up to his credit. Like, dude, this is what you got to do with your credit. This, and this. But then he might. I'm not saying he did, but I'm just saying he might then go do something flaky to get this credit up, but then do something completely different than what I told him, and now tell the masses that this is what I did to get my credit, even though that wasn't the way he got it. And that's what I see with us. It's like as soon as we get that information, we tell all the wrong people that don't need to know it, and
I
then that's
feel
when they
you.
mess it up.
Yes, you can't tell the wrong people. You can't tell nobody that don't have no value to whatever it is you're trying to
Right,
accomplish. Like,
right,
in that case, you might as well just keep it to yourself. You feel
right.
what I'm saying?
Yep, yep. And that's and one thing I like to do is listen to Damon Dash. Damon Dash gives so much information that you be like, dude, hold on, let me get my pen, let me rewind this because let me
Right.
get my
I
pen and
love
paper
listening to
out
Damon.
because he be telling too much information. You be like,
Right.
dude, shut the hell up. What? Hold on, why you shutting the hell up? Let me write this down real quick. And it's like, dude, you telling too much information because now you making us look goofy. Or you make
Right.
yourself look goofy. Let me just put it like that. You make yourself look goofy because you're telling too much information that the wrong people are going to go out there and do the wrong thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? To get it. So, you know, it's going on an hour and 8 minutes. I think Ciroc dropped off. Um,
Yeah.
we getting
We
blown up.
can go to wrap up. We had a good fellow show tonight, man. I sure appreciate this and
Yeah, bro.
got some good dialogue in. I'm pretty sure you're gonna chop it up.
Yeah, bro. And we getting hit up by Trina, so she probably gonna
Yeah,
cuss
she
us
done
out.
already hit my line once, so I'm gonna hit her back in a minute.
Yeah, we need to talk. We don't need to talk, man. We know what
Yeah.
it is. It's all love. We just
Yeah.
we stuck in this damn house and we tired of being in the house. That's all it
Right.
is. I can't do
Exactly.
everything. I work 20 hours a day.
I don't see how you do it, bro.
Hey, you got to keep these goddamn lights on. That's how you do it. Shit.
Yeah, I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? So, rain, sleet, and shine, you gotta be up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put
Gotta,
them pants
gotta
on
get it, man.
and gotta get it.
Sleep, hey, nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream, boy.
That's it. You know, either you can be, hey, I can tell you stories of being a single father trying to make it in this motherfucking bullshit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? To working my story out. You know, and having a second child and still getting bombed. You know what I'm saying? So and trying to raise
Right.
one. So hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Keep pushing.
Yeah.
All right,
Man,
brother.
on that note, my brother, man, I'm gonna be out.
All right, I'm gonna throw this show notes up and we out of here,
All
brother.
right.
All right, brother.
That
You
was
have a
up,
good
man.
one.
You be easy. Stay safe.
Yep, you too. All right.
The podcast is on, gonna tell a Taliban. Red Bull sponsor, Apple Music, check the sound scan. Ciroc B, plus I got the hottest host with me. Street funny, key serious, we sippin' Remy. You celebrate KJ, we hotter than a chimney. Our podcast built the